your thoughts on that? Is it a negative thing that you didn't win, or were you hard in the second half?
Yeah, it's a negative thing that we didn't win, but it's still a point. So, I said a few times, meanwhile, it's kind of mixed emotions. That's being one goal down in a game against West Ham with their style of play, with their situation in the table, plus their quality, what they have usually. So all that stuff, it's really difficult to play then against them. But we had first half. Let's start with the first half. We started maybe brilliant. In the game, we had wonderful against a formation, obviously, from the lineup, not only from the people in the lineup, but which surprised us a little bit. Of course, that doesn't mean anything, but it was, of course, a surprise. And then we played really well. So they want to defend good. We had to take the ball, play them around if you want, and then score goals. So what we did not maybe the first situation, I'm not sure. 1-0 up, all good. Then a little bit too excited, I would say. We had not a real formation for protection in these moments, so nearly everybody was involved in our offensive situation. So we had exactly two centre halves and sometimes Hendo behind the ball. All the rest was on the other side. So that was a little bit a problem then with second balls after, but not too often actually. The goals were not in situations like this, I think. So, but we gave the game a little bit away in these moments. We were not completely in control, what we could have been, I would say. So West Ham played then football, what they are able to do, of course. Then a free kick and the deflected situation. Joel Matip, who made a fantastic game tonight, slipped a little bit, couldn't control this ball. Obviously, Loris was then surprised, and then we were too late, and they could score. Difficult challenge then. Half time, we told the boys, cool down, ignore the result. In this game, we are able to score one, twice, or three times if we go back to our usual idea. So the boys did well second half, and I said meanwhile a few times, it felt for me that we are the whole 40, by the way, only 48 minutes second half in a game like this with time play from the first second nearly, only 3 minutes. Interesting view on the things, but in the whole 48 minutes we were in their box. It wasn't like this, but it felt a little bit like this, and that's really difficult then, because whole West Ham was waiting for us there, and so you need a little bit of luck to come through. We scored the equalizer, more than deserved. Okay, it was pretty early, but I think the whole 93 minutes more than deserved, and and then we tried everything. But of course, now you can say in this or that situation we could have done better. That's for sure the case. But first of all, you need to find a solution on the pitch, and we had different solutions. We did it well. We crossed maybe a little bit too often, but only because of of our occupation of the box. Sometimes Devok made a cross, so then we have in the box a few players against Reed, Nordfight, and so on. It's not too simple. Second balls were there, fantastic finish from Hendo, great save. So it's nearly the whole story of the game, and at the end a draw. Yeah, still a point. Maybe I need a night to to feel a little bit better, but that's no problem. That's my job, and so now we have to carry on. No problem.
Jurgen, did you think that Karius' positioning was maybe a bit too far to the left for the free kick?
Actually, I really no idea, because meanwhile you are person number 7, I think, who asked me this. Probably. Meanwhile, I think he was, because or you are all blind, because everybody asked me about this situation, and I saw it only one time. in the game until now, because immediately after the game I have to work with the press. So no idea actually.
Charlie? No?
In terms of the free kick, I know people are looking at your keeper, but the whole wall jumped apart from Adam Lallana, and the ball went over his head. So, in fairness to the keeper, if all the wall had jumped in.
So then I didn't see this too in the game. That was not what I watched on. You saw in the first moment immediately that it didn't jump, or you had needed a second view. Thank you. So, but what I can say is that Adam Lallana is the last one who would put the head away if the ball comes in his face. So, yeah, things like this happen. And that's with all goals. We can always do it like in a surgery to pick this and that and that. That's how it is, and I completely accept this. But goals like this happen. First of all, you have to shoot it like this. You have to find the guy who doesn't jump, whatever. It was a brilliant situation from Payet. I saw him training before the game. He missed all, and actually I was hoping in the game too. But yeah.
Last couple, Ollie.
Yeah, how do you look at the situation in the table now? It's the last international break in the top by a point. Now it's 6 points difference. It seems to have changed very quickly.
Yeah, it's difficult to stay in the race with Chelsea when they win everything. So what we obviously didn't. So yeah, but I don't think when we were first or when we were second, I didn't think about it. So what I said, I'm pretty sure I said it. This is the moment to collect points as much as possible. And the season is very long. Everybody knows the most intense time is coming now. Chelsea until now could play nearly the whole time with exactly the same team. Arsenal nearly the same. So United had a few problems probably. I'm not sure. Tottenham had lost Kane for a while. That's how it is. You need to more simple after the game, not before the game. Sometimes it feels a little bit more easy. You think, oh, wow, wonderful. We are a real skilled team. Saw it again today again, and our expectation is that we are really in the top region of the table. So, and that's where we want to be in the decisive part of the season, and then we can talk what's possible. In this moment, 6 points, I don't know, 7 points, whatever. It's not what we wish, but we cannot change it. The only thing we can do is really to do what we can do best. And when I saw today again a few moments how we are able to play, that's fantastic, even with a few injuries. But then, of course, in the game, if we would have changed, what would have helped today? It was all offensive options were very young, and we have absolutely no doubt about their quality. But the game against West Ham with only guys like this, maybe not the best moment. So a waste of energy, if you want. But we will need them in the next few games, and it's all good in the moment, apart from the results. If you won the last two games, but in both games, a big part of the game we were a much better team. So that's the important thing, and on the way to get a real top flight team, it's never an easy way. So I always will struggle here or there, and but then make the right decision, stay cool, do it again. I have to say today it was, I would say, usually not a game where the crowd. Last year when I was here, where the crowd would make the difference. Today it was outstanding. The game we only did what we had to do, playing football with big passion, but the crowd was great over the whole 90 minutes. So we are still on a very good way, but we are not first on the table, not even second. I don't have no idea. Third, fourth, third. Oh, come on. A lot of teams should feel worse, and so everything is good in the moment.
Final question, David Lynch.
What was the issue with Dejan before half-time?
Well, he said he had a cramp. That in the ear of the medical department, this is a hamstring issue. It was in this region, so Dejan wanted to carry on, but we cannot go risk in this situation. So that's why hopefully we took him early enough.